All right, welcome back to the doghouse. I'll tell you what, if you haven't told your family and friends about Mad Dog Grilling Unleashed, you got to tell them about this recipe. We're doing jalapeno poppers. I know we've all done jalapeno poppers before, but you never lived until you cedar planked a jalapeno popper. And that's exactly what we're going to do here today. Now, you remember cedar planking, and if you go back a couple of videos back, there's a bacon wrapped pork tenderloin. We talked a little bit about cedar planks. We soaked them in water, and I actually went and got a untreated, no greenish blue streaks, untreated dog ear cedar fencing. It describes more of how we did it, but we're soaking our wooden plank right now. Now the jalapeno poppers, if you would, please. Jalapenos in general, you got to go to the bottom of the bin if you're at the grocery store, produce department. You got to dig to the bottom of the bin, dig around a little bit to find the big old honkers, and that's what you want. The smaller ones have a little more seeds, a little more spicier, a little harder to do, but that's up to you which ones you want to choose. Okay, here we go. Fresh jalapenos. Take a nice sharp knife, and these are sharp. And all we're simply going to do is slice off one of the edge. A lot of you folks out there, maybe you cut them in half and do two halves. At the doghouse, we do one popper per pepper. And all we're simply going to do is make a couple little quick incisions. Now, if the in-laws are over, leave a lot of seeds in there. They love the seeds. Tell me that about it. Nah, get all the seeds out of there. That's what's going to get you. Get the membranes on the side. I'm going to scrape that so you can see that. Just one little incision right there. And I'm serious when I do this because even myself, I don't want to bite. That's a nice looking pepper right there. That's ready to be stuffed, if you would, please. And I'm going to turn that pepper that way there, the flat side up. And I'm probably teaching an old dog new tricks. I'm sure you've done poppers before. All you simply do is want to slice off the edge, a couple quick incisions, pop out the seeds, scrape them. There, that's not too bad. Even those back ones, because if you bite towards the edge, at the end, you want to get them all. There they are. All right, next step, and you guys probably, we're going to do a nice little Tuscan, a little Italian style jalapeno popper. This is the cat's meow right there. I'll tell you what, basil pesto is fine in the jar, but if you can find a sun-dried tomato pesto, it's just like eating a pizza on the grill. It really is absolutely delicious. For you folks that are doing maybe a low carber and you want a nice little crust on there, this is your pizza crust right there. So all we're going to do is take a couple little scoops of that beautiful pesto. We're going to ladle that inside of there. And one more just for show. I've got some on the grill because Mad Dog thought ahead and he did some cedar planking, that's for sure. Okay, here we go. Pepperoni. A couple of strips of pepperoni, a nice big old honker like that. I'm doing 4 strips of pepperoni. You shove them down in. We're going to follow them up. These are cheese curds, by the way, now. And I bought Cajun cheese curds. You can buy just the regular yellow or white cheese curds. Doesn't make a difference. These were seasoned a little bit with Cajun. Is that it, Mad Dog? Wait, we got to wrap them with bacon, but that's about it, isn't it? That's how easy it is to do. Slice the top off. A little bit of the Italian pesto, the nice little sun-dried tomato pesto. A couple strips of pepperoni. The cheese curds on top. We're ready to wrap it in bacon. I'll tell you what, I'll be right back. Let's clean this mess up first. We'll be right back for that. Well, now that we got it all cleaned up, let's wrap these jalapeno poppers and let's get them on the grill. I'll tell you what, simple to do. I start at the small end. It don't matter. Once again, use the bacon, not from the butcher department. I'm going to use 2 strips of bacon on here. That's going to be a dandy, ain't it? 2 strips of bacon here. Wrap that baby around, simple as can be. I'm going to skewer these with toothpicks if you don't mind, real fast and furious. If you tell your guests there's 2 picks in every popper, they will appreciate that. I'll guarantee nobody wants to bite into those. Take our jalapeno popper. We got 1 strip of bacon for that one there, a couple little strips of toothpicks there. Now these are cooking on the grill. I've got some cooking away on that cedar plank. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our wrapped poppers and we're going to take our wet plank, pop it out of the water, put those right on top, present that to a good hot grill like we did today. I've got a portable gas grill. Any grill you have that has heat underneath it, we fired up both jets on mine. We let them go for about 5 minutes. Then I turn the heat down. You'll see the board's charred, the smoke is around, it's bellowing. I'll guarantee you never had a popper until it's been cedar planked. I'll guarantee you that. All right, let's get this stuff out of the way a little bit. Let's move that over here. Let's get that going here. Here we go. These are going to be absolutely delicious. Look at that. I think I can do it all in one motion. We'll see what happens. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. What the most gorgeous thing in the world, isn't it? So once again, we took the jalapeno poppers, absolutely delicious. You take a fresh jalapeno, you slice off one of the sides, you hollow it out, you add a little bit of that tomato, sun-dried tomato pesto, if you would please, a couple strips of pepperoni. We used cheese curds today, Cajun cheese curds. You can use string cheese if you want. You mummify it in bacon. You put it on a good wet plank. You present it to a hot grill. You let it cook for about 5 minutes. You turn it down. The board gets charred. I've cooked these probably for about 35 minutes or so. I like my bacon nice and crispy, if you will, please. All right, it's been about 3 minutes or so. I can't wait. I got to dive into these babies, hot or not. Mmm, mmm. You got to cedar plank them. The sweet cedar, absolutely delicious. The smoky flavor, the smoked bacon, the Italian flavor on the inside is just absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, really, really, really got to try this recipe. Present it to your guests this way. Maybe a sheet of foil on top of a cutting board or something like that. You got to present it on the board. Let your guests take them right off that cedar plank. Absolutely delicious. As always, the ingredients are down below. And if you would please like and subscribe, we'd love to see our channel grow even some more. We do appreciate what you've done so far. Until we meet again, peace, love, and happy grilling.